Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the final episode of the 2026 Senior Podcast. My name is Olliver Davis, and today I am joined by
Bryson Snider,
Gage Strauss,
Maxx Vetter,
Koang Deng,
and Braiton Snider. High school honestly goes by way faster than people say it does. And a lot of the people and classes you have along the way can really change your experience. There's always that one teacher or class that ends up sticking with you more than the others. So looking back on everything, what class or teacher had the biggest impact on you?
Well, for me, I'd probably say Mr. Blackmore. I mean, he really challenged me in the class, and even when it felt like he was singling me out, it actually was probably helping me more than hurting.
I would go with Miss K's class. With last year, we had a Spanish class with 5 guys in our class, and that was about it. And there was one time we played Monopoly for like a month straight, and because we just kept telling Miss K we can't stop until we're done.
I would also say Miss K's class. She taught us a lot of valuable lessons that I will carry with me to college, and you guys should too. And yeah.
I would probably say Mr. Howard's class, but especially the welding sections of it, where you do nothing but make fun of the teacher, and he needs it. So,
I would say the class that has impacted me the most is probably history with Mr. Hammerlin. I think he has his own way of making history fun and enjoyable for all his students, and it gave me a new outlook on past events.
Mine's probably Mrs. K's Spanish class as well. She had to deal with a rough crowd. We always gave each other crap, but she loved us. And her biggest motto was that you can do hard things. And I think I'll take that with me to college.
There are so many random moments during high school that end up becoming memories you'll probably laugh about forever. It could be something from a game, a trip, a class, or just something completely unexpected. So what is one memory from high school that you know you'll never forget?
One memory from high school I'll never forget is getting to play sports with all my friends. It's really been a great time, and I'd like to thank you all for just doing that with me.
My favorite memory from a trip would probably be state track last year, and we were in a car with Brummer, and we were playing Minecraft on our phones, and Shaden was in the passenger seat, and Brummer just starts looking at his phone and almost goes off the road. So it was pretty scary, but we did get there in one piece. So
I would say my favorite memory was high school basketball practice, all the joking and stuff. And there was just one time Dagan hit a reverse layup that spun away from the hoop. It was just, I'll just never forget it.
one memory will probably be sophomore year welding class with Mr. Fisher as the teacher. It was very interesting, and there was many things that happened in that class that probably shouldn't be talked about.
A high school memory I probably will always remember is winning conference as a junior against Ogallala, obviously a big basketball rival. That was a pretty big game for us and just a huge moment for the community.
My favorite moments were probably watching film with Coach Crick. Those two know what it was like. We did dumb things, but he always made fun of us, and it was fun watching film. And then we go with our other coaches, and they just rip our butts for a solid hour. But he always made watching film fun, especially me and Barber completely. All I got an interception, running down the field, and somehow me and Barber just completely hit each other and don't block the other team.
Even though we spend most of our time in classrooms, a lot of the biggest lessons honestly happen outside of schoolwork, whether it's through sports, friends, jobs, clubs, or just life in general. You learn a lot about yourself over 4 years. So what's one thing you learned outside the classroom?
One thing outside the classroom that I learned is that nothing comes free in life, probably. I mean, you can still have fun, but you gotta work hard if you want to get what you want.
Mm-hmm. I think I learned something is when I didn't go out for basketball my junior year, I focused on track. And then I ended up getting 2 state medals that year. And so I think that taught me that if you want to really be successful at something, you have to give it a lot of your attention.
Yeah. One thing I learned is that, I mean, it's the work that you put in the off season that really counts. It's what's going to lead you to your goals and how you perform. So.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with that. A lot of it comes from putting in the time and effort into what you're really interested in, and the results pay out.
One thing I learned throughout my high school career is that legacy and leadership is important. We only have a high school journey for so long, but the impact you leave on other people is something that they will always remember, and it's something that you absolutely can leave behind in a positive way.
I like that, Colin.
One thing I learned outside the classroom was that every day you have to work up and show up because people around you depend on you to do your best, no matter in everything.
That's exactly.
Next question, Colin.
All right. As senior year comes to an end, everyone starts thinking about what they're actually going to miss once graduation is over. And also the things they definitely won't miss. There are some parts of high school you'll always remember and others you'll probably be ready to leave behind. So what will you miss the most and what won't you miss the most?
What I'll miss the most is probably just getting to see my friends every day and just having fun in class. And what I won't miss is probably going to be all the busy work. I don't think I'll miss it at all, actually.
Thing I'll miss the most is definitely seeing all my friends every day, but lucky for me, a lot of the people in my class are also going to UNL with me, so I guess we'll probably meet up a lot. And something I won't miss, oh gosh. Probably, yeah, I have to go with Ollie and the busy work. It's just like, it just gets crowded and it's just boring. You don't want to do it.
One thing I'll probably miss the most my high school career is the sports and the bonds we make with our friends and how we have to, I mean, yeah.
I like that comment.
Yeah. All right, one thing I'll miss the least is probably graduation practice and MAPS testing. I'm not gonna lie, it just like drained me. But.
Probably the one thing I'll probably miss the most is just seeing like your friends every day and like the little messing around you do in class and outside of class and all the FFA activities. But the one thing I probably won't miss is all the drama and all the testing that you do for no reason.
I mean, just reiterating what these guys have already said, I'll miss, spending time with your teammates and your classmates and seeing the same people every day that you've built a relationship with since you were younger. But one thing I will not miss at all is the burn in my lungs and the sweat on the floor from Coach Bros' conditioning week. I am gladly leaving that behind. So.
I think we all can agree that like the bonds and friendships we made from all the way from kindergarten to senior year we've all made. And all these guys up here, I played in a sport, even in 8th grade football or track senior year. One thing I won't miss is giving debates in English. That was horrible. Yeah, went 2-0 though.
Yeah, that's my partner, Brayton.
This is kind of the last chance to say something before graduating and moving on to the next part of life. So if you could leave one final message for the school, whether it's advice, encouragement, or just something you want people to remember, what would it be?
One thing I'd want people, like just everyone to hear in general before you get out of high school is like enjoy not having all the responsibility. Like enjoy your childhood. I know it sounds cheesy, but you're going to miss it.
I think one is that everybody has someone who cares about them, so think about what you do and how that affects the people around you, not just yourself.
Yeah, like Ollie said, high school goes really fast, so take advantage of those small moments and do not procrastinate because the work will catch up and it will suck.
Just probably stay ahead of your work and don't get involved in the drama. Don't do that.
I like that.
If there's one thing I'd want others to remember, it's probably there's not a lot of places in life you can't get with a good work ethic. And people won't remember what you did, but they will remember how you treated them. So just leave a positive impact on the people around you and take care of what you need to take care of. You only have this high school experience once, so.
I think some advice is to go out for school activities. Don't be boring and just play video games all night. Go out for sports, the theater, everything. Yeah, make it worth going to high school, something you can remember and look back on and have good memories.
You will still have time to play video games after sports practice, by the way. We did it a lot. And that is going to wrap up this senior episode of the podcast. Huge thanks to all the seniors who took the time to share their memories, stories, and advice. It's kind of crazy to think that this chapter is already coming to an end, but hopefully these moments and experiences are things we'll all remember for a long time. To the class of 2026, good luck with whatever comes next, and thanks for being a part of the story here. Thanks for listening, and tune in next year for the class of 2027. We out.